Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I've got a 2008 Chevy Tahoe. Actually Suburban, I'm sorry. Chevy Suburban. And customer brought it in and they said they have a howling noise in the rear end. Okay. So I took it for a ride. Sure enough, there's a howling noise in the rear end. All right. Let's take the cover off and take a look inside there. Customer wanted to fix whatever it was. Okay. So we take the cover off and to our dismay, find this. That mess, yeah. So that's not good. Now there's one thing, there's a tell here of like, this thing's been worked on before. Whether it was just a service, I don't know. But here, let me show you something. See the silicone on the gasket? Yeah, that's a tell that this thing's been worked on before. Now, I didn't even look. Does this thing actually have a drain on it? So, yeah, it doesn't have a drain. So it's possible that somebody just did a service to it. But here's the thing. So I decided to take it apart. Take it all apart. Get the carrier out. I wasn't going to make a video on this initially. But I get the carrier out, and I just have the pinion in there. The pinion has a ton of play in it. Like, it's loose in there. So I'm like, okay, it's got to have a shot pinion bearing. Maybe the pinion bearing came apart. And amazingly enough, it didn't hurt the teeth on the gears, nothing. Like, I was blown away by that. Usually when a bearing comes apart to that extent, usually you get a blown apart gear. Nothing. All right. So I get the pinion out, and I'm looking, and I cannot find a single bad bearing in this thing. Bad meaning one that came apart. All right. But let me show you something. In here, if you look at that bearing race right there, you look really close, you can see it's got heavy pitting in it. See it? And that's because it lost its preload. Just kill this light. Save the light. It lost its preload. And then also, this thing has been rebuilt. I know it's been rebuilt. How do I know that? Well, first off, let's look at this. So here's the pinion gear. That's the seal I took out. That's a replacement seal. That is not a new seal. Okay, that's not an original seal. No way. The gears themselves, they look fine. You can see some pitting. See it inside the bearing race there? That one doesn't look so bad. But we are going to overhaul this because it was noisy. But the fact that one of the bearings, that roller, didn't come apart and do any damage to the ring and pinion is kind of mind-blowing. The other thing too is if you look, you can sort of see, now this was done a while ago, but you can see the mark right there? Right there. That's from somebody changing the seal. So where did those rollers actually come from? Well, let me show you something. I dug one out, I cleaned it. I took this off of that magnet. I'll just show you. Hang on one second. So what I think happened was, those are remnants from axle bearings. Okay, how do I know that? Well, this type of a roller, show you. See it? It's not tapered at all. It's a flat roller. This is from another bearing from a Ford rear end that I have. And you see how it's tapered? It's smaller by my thumb and bigger by the other end. That's a tapered roller bearing. These are all tapered roller bearings. So they have this style bearing. The axle bearing has this style bearing, flat all the way across. So it may look a little tapered because it's beat to snot right now, but that's not. It's square. It's a squared bearing. Because you see how this one is like an obvious taper? Yeah. So this one's just because it's a little on the beat up side. That's why, let's see there, it's nice and square. But this is an obvious taper to it. So those are from the axle tube itself, or the axle bearing. Now, how did that get in there? I'd be willing to bet that somebody when they change those bearings, if you've ever changed those before, they have a tendency to blow apart in the process of coming out. I think somebody might have blown an axle bearing out. Maybe they cleaned out the tubes, maybe they didn't, I don't know. I think they did, and I think what happened was a couple of rollers wound up at the bottom of the case here, or the housing, I should say. I think they wound up down inside there. See where those paint marks are? I think they wound up down inside here, and they never cleaned them out. That's what I think happened, and that's what led us to find that discovery, because I don't see anything inside the tubes right now. I mean, the tubes themselves actually look okay. Besides, once everything is assembled and together, there's no way you're going to get, if a roller was laying in there, no way you're going to get it to come from in there and fall out and come down inside here. So, anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Well, I got parts that just showed up. Thank you, Robert. But anyway, like I said, I just thought that was kind of interesting. Something I've actually never seen before. Never seen a roller bearing in there without a catastrophic damage to the inside of the differential. So, all right, we're gonna clean all of this stuff up. We're gonna change all the bearings and we're gonna reassemble it. Like I said, I originally wasn't planning on making a video on this, but I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, well, hopefully you got something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching. All right, I'm sorry, microphone is away, but I have to add to this video. I was wrong. I was wrong. And I always admit when I'm wrong. But under further investigation of this thing, because I was like, okay, I looked at a new axle bearing, and I was like, no, this is definitely not an axle bearing seal, or axle bearing, because, let me show you. You look at the size of that bearing, compared to those bearings, no. So, what is this? These are actually tapered. Okay, at first it was an optical illusion to me. You may have seen it, but I couldn't see it. They are tapered. This is the front pinion bearing, or at least rollers from the front pinion bearing, the smaller of the two. This is a roller that I took out of that bearing there. This bearing is the front one that goes right there. So here are here's two of them now that I took out, because I took another one out because I wanted to, and I actually measured it with a mic just to make sure. I mean, I could see it, but it was like, maybe it's just an optical illusion to me. But yeah, that's from the front pinion bearing. But how? How did it get there? I don't know. I got a lot of questions now as to what's going on here. Let me put this up in the air. A lot of questions. Hang on a second. So up in the air, let me explain this for a second, what's really bothering me here. So here inside the differential, that's the oil feed hole. Oil feed hole comes in, and you can see it's got a pass-through right there, okay? Passes through, then it drains down there. That drain is right here. See it? That's what this little pan is right there. So that drains down. So were the rollers stuck in there? If so, how did they get there? I've seen rear ends grenaded, and I've never seen a bearing come apart like that. Because look at this too. Here, I just completely pulled it apart. But see, it's got the groove in there to hold everything in place. So how did these rollers fall out? My guess, my thought is that for some reason somebody exploded that bearing, taking everything apart, and the bearing rollers sat down inside here. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or sabotage. I don't know. I don't think sabotage. I think somebody just made a mistake and left those rollers in there when doing the repair. I don't know. Seen some weird stuff in my day, but this just has a lot of questions. So, all right, well, that's it. Okay, hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys, have a great day. Keep wrenching.